You sometimes suffer from imposter syndrome. This one's for you. And really for me too. So this is something I've been thinking about quite a lot because it's one of those energies I slip in and out of, and I'm sure many of you do as well. And it really has me thinking around this idea of being an expert or claiming your space in terms of, hey, I've got something valid to say about a certain topic. And so often people, myself included, you included, will silence ourselves simply because we feel like we're not an expert in that field. And I would just like to take a moment to acknowledge that in order to be an expert in a specific field requires an incredible amount of time, reading, practice, experience that many of us lack. However, despite not claiming to be an expert in a certain field, does not mean that you do not have some experience, understanding, and validity to speak within that praxis. Your opinions are still valid, darling. And one of the problems with pinning yourself as an expert is that there's almost this cap when you're like, oh, I'm done. I know everything in this field. And I'm not saying all people who are experts think like that. I'm just saying that it's so important that we recognize that we are forever growing, expanding, and learning. So, myself as a spiritual teacher, a psychic activator, lucid dream teacher, etc., 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 I just want to say, I don't see myself necessarily as an expert in any of those fields. However, I do have a lot of information to share. But despite the fact that I'm at this point in my journey where I'm ready to share my experiences, my expertise, my understandings, and ability to unlock things, I'm always going to be a student of these realms.